I said good morning.
Good morning.
Buenos dias. All right. We in here, y'all. We in here. DSC Week of Action 2018. Who are we? DSC. Who are we? DSC. We DSC. I said, who are we? DSC. Okay, wait a minute. We're going to try this one again. When I say who are we, you're going to say DSC, okay? Who are we? DSC. Who are we? DSC. Power, where y'all at? Who got the power? We got the power. What kind of power? God got power. Come on. Good morning. All right. Okay. Everyone. To the schools for coming to here in Chicago. So, why y'all talking to me while we? I remember Power Pack too. So, Power Pack is parent organizing to win, educate, and review the policy action. So, and last other years we have the event in other states across the country. So today we have the event here in Chicago. Power Pack is a cross-section of coffee training parents whose mission is to build the voice and power in low-income immigrant and working families by uniting parents across race or community around issues of importance to children and families. Today, we join Trinity in schools, the Women of God, the Sign Ministry, and we do all to the schools, the current state and the future of the school-based police officers in Chicago public schools and across the country too. So thank you for joining us today. I'm so sorry for my English, but sometimes I'm Spanglish. But I need to practice. Thank you for coming today. So the next part is for Lynn Morton, another part for the agenda for today. Thank you. Director of the Woman of God's Design side, but her natural and social side, which brings us to our membership of Dignity in Schools and our advocacy work. So, but this morning, as part of our advocacy and our work that we do, we have a presentation, the Woman of God's Design Ministry. We support African American girls on the west side of Chicago. We support them financially for 4 years of college. And one of our Jim Jabbar, he is co-chair of the Week of Action Committee for Dignity in Schools campaign. He is the director of Racial Justice Now in Dayton, Ohio. Them my people, they are like the bomb. Racial Justice Now.
Paz y bendiciones. Mi nombre es Hashem Jabbar y soy el director ejecutivo de Racial Justice Now. Basado en Dayton, Ohio. Me gusta la tierra en la que nos encontramos, las tribus nativas que estaban aquí antes de los europeos, y a John Point du Sabo, que fundió esta ciudad. Me gustaría compartiendo una historia. Mi abuelo, a quien llamamos papá, era un chico de campo de condado de Polk, Texas. Pero un manejo de rapper. La justicia difíciles de romper en este trabajo para la justicia de la educación y poner fin al camino escuela a la prisión toma a un cuerpo fuerte de las personas que trabajan juntas contra otro cuerpo fuerte. Es una lucha, una batalla, una guerra por las vidas de nuestros hijos, familias, comunidad y nación. So in English, which is not my original language, peace and blessings. My name is Hashem Jabbar, and I am the Executive Director of Racial Justice Now based in Dayton, Ohio. And I would like to first start by honoring the land that we stand on, the natives, tribes that lived on this land previous to colonizers coming, and honoring the black man, John the Sabo, who founded this city, but he did not come with a mind, I didn't say this in Spanish, he didn't come with a mindset to conquer, he came with a mindset to engage in trade and mutual beneficial relationships. I would like to start, this is what I said in Spanish, I would like to start by sharing a story. My grandfather, who we call Papa, was a country boy from Polk County, Texas. He told my mother a story that she later told me. He told my mother that one stick is easy to break, but a bundle of sticks, when put together, is much harder to bend, to break. The lesson of the story is that when we stick together as a unified body, we are hard to bend,
You better come on and talk about it.
and we are hard to break. In this work for education, justice, and ending the school-to-prison pipeline, it takes a strong body of persons that work together. Families, community, and nation. So I thought it was important as I come here today. I know that many of you are native Spanish speakers. We're just in Houston, Texas, where the bulk of the speakers were in Spanish, and therefore, instead of the translation being in Spanish, the translation was for the English speakers. So again, like my brother, John Baptiste Du DeSable, I came for a mutual benefit. I didn't come as a colonizer.
Come on.
I came as in the spirit of Kofi, to work together with my brothers and sisters that may speak another language, but are nonetheless my brothers and sisters. So I want to, at this point, get it right into the Week of Action video. We're here. We come together every year for the Dignity in Schools campaign to do, as my grandfather said, not to be individuals, but to come together as a collective. So there's organizations all over the country that are working together, doing their actions in their respective cities, but we're here in Chi-Town under the guidance of Kofi ministry. All right, so I jacked the name up. Did I jack the name up?
Yes, you did. Yes, all right. We know what you mean.
So glad you know what I meant. Let's get into the video.
Dignity in Schools in 28 states that bring together youth, parents, educators, advocates, and community leaders to end school push-out and dismantle the school-to-prison pipeline. The annual National Week of Action evolved from our first conference in 2009, where members called for a day of action to release our national resolution against school push-out.
When DSC really started, it was more lawyers and advocates. You know, we had a couple of organizations at that time. The goal has evolved to really exemplify what we want in DSC.
And everybody gets involved in utilizing the time to have a media focus to be able to frame the message. And it allows for people from various parts of the country who are experiencing the same, ridiculousness with their children, and it makes people stand up and take notice. And I think that's just hugely.
Here was a week of action. We do demands. We lift those up. We try to choose a theme that would resonate a message.
The following year, in 2010, members wanted to hold a week of action to give local communities across the country an opportunity to lift up their campaigns and demands in alignment with the Dignity in Schools campaign.
For the first week of action, we were the ones that helped to design the poster. We asked them to come.
Performances, rallies, and marches highlighted in local and national media.
What's been your favorite week of action theme?
It was actually the solutions, not suspensions, because we focus a lot on equity in the classroom. And so looking at some of the issues around suspensions.
They are all very special because each one tended to be unique. I remember we did it on Tulane's campus, and it was really interesting and stood out for me because we had some young boys and able to articulate why they were there.
For each week of action, members have created a theme to highlight different aspects of school pushout and the solutions.
So in 2015, Community Education Project created a space for student leaders to come and discuss other stuff that is happening that of course is connected to pushout, such as poverty, such as police brutality, racial justice issues.
Since 2015, we have added a national event into the Week of Action, including a briefing in Washington, D.C. with Senator Chris Murphy, and a national event in Pittsburgh with our member Education Rights Network, featuring local policymakers and hip-hop artist Jasiri X.
The favorite one was Lift Us Up, Don't Push Us Out, and I think that was because children really are crying for us to help them, to cry, to say, lift us up, instead of beating us down, lift us up.
Our youth did an event at one of the recreation centers, and those young men now are Black Men Rising, and they helped spearhead that particular event. The media came and they were able to share their stories.
Look at yourselves again. Look at yourselves anew. You are not a black man falling. You are a black man rise.
In 2017, we are gathering in New Orleans for the conversation on race and education, with keynote remarks from actor and hip-hop artist David Banner. Local members in New Orleans will host the Crisis in Education Tribunal event, putting the New Orleans school system on trial. The Week of Action has brought attention to local campaigns focused on the DSC Model Code and call for a moratorium on out-of-school